In this video, we're going to talk a little bit about privacy and browsers and whatever. I've been of the opinion, especially in the last year and a half, that browsers make available way too much data to any particular website that asks it. Are they giving out driver's license numbers, social security numbers, addresses, and phone numbers? No. But they're getting into machine information to the point where now your browser can be fingerprinted. It used to be just cookies for tracking around. Now they're using fingerprinting. So something to be aware of. I think for most of us it's not a big issue. We probably go to the same places on the internet or whatever, and nobody's doing anything illegal, so who cares? But that's really not the point. Any more than hey, give me your wallet, let me look through your wallet. I'm not going to steal your money or sell your information, so why shouldn't you give me your wallet? I don't have a need to know. So why does any particular website have a need to know not only that I'm using Linux, but what distribution and what version I'm using? That's not necessary for a pleasant experience on a website, nor do they need it for any mechanical reason for displaying screen sizes or whatever. That information they can have. Okay, so let's get on with the idea here. You should find out just exactly what sort of information your browser is giving out. And it doesn't matter whether you're running PC, Mac, or Linux. This works on all three of the main platforms. Browserleaks.com, EFF.org. You can search Uncover Your Tracks to get there. Deviceinfo.me. And I'll show you the interfaces to these in just a minute. So this is a good place to go to compare browsers. I'm not trying to sell you on any particular browser. I will tell you that I don't know, about 2 or 3 years ago, I started using Brave only because it did a very good job at blocking a lot of the tracking cookies. And it turns out that they've added a lot more to it. It randomizes the fingerprint, so every website I go to, it's different. There's a number of things that it does, and I compared it against a couple of others at these same 3 sites. A good video to watch on this, by the way, over here, I searched on browsers give out way too much information, and what I'm telling you and where I got those 3 websites is right from this guy's video, Thomas J. Sweet. So you might want to watch that video. It's a little over 21 minutes in length, and there are others out there. You'll find lots of passion about which browsers are what, and he's not trying to sell anything either. I believe he uses Brave. Brave runs on all 3 platforms. I think I mentioned that. Okay, so let's take a look at browserleaks.com. There's a number of different tests here that you can run and get a report on. Just click on the header and it will tell you what's going on. Your IP address is visible unless you're using something like Tor or a virtual private network, and then that could be spoofed. And there's a number of things here that you can tell. I'm not going to run through all of these because I'm trying to keep this video under 10 minutes. Cover Your Tracks looks like this from the EFF. I've already run that test. You can see the results right here with Brave. It's the only one of the browsers I've tested that comes out this way. So it's another reason why I like to use it. So you can plug up some of the information leaks that way. Device info. Now this one can take a while to load because when you first go there, it actually is feeling around and seeing what it can find out about your browser before it displays its report. So you may get a little box come up that says site is not responding. Just click on the wait button. It could take 2 or 3 minutes before it's done. So there's a place where you can go. As an alternative to YouTube, there's Odyssey. It's a YouTube-like site, but without all the TV commercial crap fest going on. It's not as big as YouTube, so you're not going to find the depth of information there, or even the breadth of information there as you do on YouTube. But for me, YouTube is getting to the point where it's unusable. I still go there, but I got to put up with incessant commercials for everything. So anyway, there you are. I want to show you also, if you happen to be using Brave and you're concerned about the JavaScript, because most of the stuff that your browser gives out, what CPU you're using, how much memory you have, those are all queries that are made through the browser using JavaScript. You can disable JavaScript, but many sites don't function without it. YouTube and Odyssey, things that are showing videos, you need JavaScript. Flash is no longer in vogue. It's not even hardly used anymore. Okay, but to control JavaScript, to turn it off and on, if you go to the settings, and this is going to be true for any Chromium-based browser. So that's Chrome, Chromium, or Brave. There are others, but those are the big three that are using Chromium as the engine. Come down to Settings and click on Security and Privacy, and come down here where it says Site and Shield Settings, and here you control whether you're giving out location information, camera. I have all that turned off, and here you can turn JavaScript off and on. I have it turned on since I use JavaScript in Odyssey, so I live with the leaks. Okay, I think really that's about all I have to say on it. If I had to make recommendations on browsers, my first recommendation would be Brave. If you just can't stand the idea that it has a Chromium that is open source, by the way, then the Gecko, that's supported by Firefox. That's another one that goes a long ways toward privacy as well, but you got to go in and adjust the settings. Firefox also gets money from Google, so I really don't have a problem with that. I don't see that as any different than large corporations funding National Public Radio or any other thing, because these browser companies, they cannot operate their server farms for free. So you and I become the product, I guess, but Brave goes a long ways in helping control that. Anyway, have fun with that. Check your browser. That's my main recommendation for the day. Find out what it's leaking out there, and you can search further on the internet on how to stop that. All right, have fun.